What is up, party people? My name is Darrel and welcome to this dropshipping tutorial. Today in this video, I'm going to teach you all how to create a dropshipping website with WordPress. And don't worry, I am not a fake guru, but I promise you, if you watch this video from start to finish, by the end of this video, you will walk away with a fully functional dropshipping website that you can fully manage and control. And I'll also talk about different ways on how you can get traffic to your dropshipping websites. And the great part about this video is that you don't need to have any sort of experience or any knowledge of coding. Everything in this video is done with a fully functional drag and drop builder that comes with thousands of pre-made templates that will help speed up the process of making your dropshipping websites. And don't worry, I'm not gonna drive a Lamborghini, I'm not gonna make you sign up for a free webinar, and I'm not gonna make you buy a stupid course. I'm just gonna give you the real insight on how to create a dropshipping website from scratch. Now, I don't wanna waste your time, so let me explain what is dropshipping and what you can expect to learn in this video. So for example, this is my dropshipping store for water bottles. So here you can see this product costs around $5.50, and I'm going to take this product and list it on my website for around $20. If someone purchases this product, I'll make a $15 profit, and the manufacturer will package and ship everything for me, doing all of the hard work. And to top it off, you will also receive a cashback rewards from AliExpress, and I'll even give you a second way on how you can get even more cash back. So you'll learn a lot of information in this video. Also in this video, I'll teach you how to find good manufacturers. Now there is a lot of manufacturers, and I'll show you how to get the fastest shipping methods possible, and also quality vendors, and also information that you should tell your manufacturer before you start dropshipping. Now you might ask me, what's better, Darrel, WordPress or Shopify? Well, WordPress is way more customizable than Shopify and way cheaper as well. In fact, with Shopify, you'll end up paying around $29 to $300 every single month, assuming you get no applications whatsoever. With WordPress, you'll end up paying around a one-time fee of around $100 for the entire year. Additionally, WordPress has a lot more flexibility and control than Shopify. And to give you a general oversight of which is more popular, Shopify only powers around 1 million websites around the world, compared to WordPress that powers more than 500 million websites around the world, making it 500 times more popular than Shopify. So in this video, I'll teach you how to use WordPress, and I'll also show you how to set it up on your websites. If you're finally ready to learn how to create a dropshipping website and you've heard about all the hype and you really want to get started, today in this video, I'm going to show you how to do it step by step with no courses, with no webinars, straight to the point, no Lamborghinis, all right? So let's go ahead and go to the first step, which is getting your domain. So the first thing that we're going to do is get your domain and hosting. So for example, my amazing dropshippingwebsite.com. After that, we're going to install WordPress, and WordPress powers more than 1/3 of the internet. It is the most popular CMS out there. After that, we are going to install and activate your WordPress theme. And lastly, we're going to build out your amazing dropshipping website. Now there is a link in the description of this video. It'll take you to a page that looks just like this right here. And this is SiteGround.com. Now I've been recommending SiteGround.com for years, and I'm not those typical people that just recommend random companies in order to get commissions. I've actually tested SiteGround against 15 other web hosting companies, and SiteGround came up as top 2 as the fastest and the most reliable web hosting company. So with SiteGround, you're going to get a very fast website with very, very good support. You have any problems at all, these guys will help you out. And they also offer a 30-day money-back guarantee, so that's always good to know. Now, there's 3 plans, but I'm always going to recommend one. So we have the Startup, we have the Grow Big, and we have the Go Geek. In all my videos, people mostly get the Grow Big account because with the Grow Big, you can host unlimited websites rather than just a single one. So later down the road, when you want to build more websites, you can host them onto the same hosting plan and you can have tons of websites. So that's always good to know. So right here, I'll click on Get Plan. All right, so right here is where you're going to enter in your new website. So go ahead and take the time, to figure out what you want your websites to be. So it could be something like My Cool Website or whatever you want to put. I'm just going to do something like darrelstutorials.com and go to proceed. Hopefully that's available. darrelstutorials.com. There we go. So right here, you'll be brought to the review and complete page, where here you have your email, your password, your client information, yada, 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 and then your social security number. Just kidding, guys. It's a joke. There is no social. All right. Anyone who asks for your social, run. All right. This company is legit. They're by the book. Right here is your payment information, which you'll go ahead and put in your details. Right here you have your purchase information. Now currently right now I am visiting Thailand, so it's recommending Singapore, but most of us watching this are probably from the United States, so it'll automatically recommend the data center in USA. And right here we have period. Now I always recommend 12 months, guys, because with 12 months, you'll actually receive the biggest discounts. And remember, you always get a 30-day money-back guarantee, so that's always really good to know. Right here, we have extra services. Now, I require that you guys click on this right here. And if you don't have this clicked, what's going to happen is you're going to get all these calls and emails from all these companies trying to sell you stuff like Viagra and all this weird junk. And you don't want to go there. So for $12 for the entire year, it's going to save your life. So make sure you have this checked. I'm warning you, all right? You can have it unchecked and save $12, but I'm telling you right now, the amount of junk you're going to get is simply not worth it. So once you're done filling out all this lovely information, you'll go ahead and click on the terms of service. And I know everyone here is going to read this stuff right here, right? And oh, this is good. The privacy policy. I'm sure you're all going to read this. But hey, it's always there for whatever reasons. And just go ahead and leave that checked. And once you're done filling out all the information, you'll click on Pay Now. Now, I'll go ahead and meet you on the very next page. All right, cool. So I purchased my hosting, and right here where it says proceed to customer area, we'll click there. All right, awesome. So right now it'll tell you that your site's ready to be set up. So right here, click on Set Up Site. And now what we're going to do is we're going to install WordPress onto our domain. So that'll give us the drag and drop functionality, making it really easy to build our website. So right here where it says Start a New Website, you'll click on Select. You'll scroll down right here and you'll select WordPress. Now right here, you'll go ahead and enter in your email and your password. Now, this is the login information for WordPress. So this is the information that you need to actually build your website. So make sure you get a pen and pencil and write this down so you don't forget it. All right, so after you entered in your email address and your password, you'll click on Continue. Now, right now it's recommending the SiteGround Site Scanner, but personally, I don't think you need it just yet. Maybe later once your site gets like very valuable and make a lot of money, etc. So right here, just click on Finish. And right now it is creating our WordPress website. All right, so after you waited, you'll be brought to this page right here, which says you're all set. So go ahead and scroll down, and right here it says Manage Site, click on Manage Site. All right, and this is basically the SiteGround dashboard. So this is where you can set up email accounts. This is where you have your files, etc., your IP address, everything. And also you can see the amount of visitors and everything else right here from your website. Now on the left side right here, where you see WordPress, click on WordPress. And right here, click on Install and Manage. So we've already installed WordPress. So go ahead and scroll down right here and you'll see Manage Installations and you'll see your website right here. Now right here under the actions, you'll click on Login to Admin Panel. So go ahead and click on this right here. All right, so it'll take you to this page right here, and this is the WordPress starter. Now you don't need to have this, and I actually recommend to take this off, but for right here, scroll down and just click on Exit. All right, guys, and this is your new website. Now, right now we're on the back end, so your site is now live on the internet. Now, there's some few things that I want you guys to do before we continue with this tutorial. One thing I want you guys to do is get rid of the starter plugin. We don't really need it. So right here under plugins, click on Installed Plugins. Now, we'll talk about plugins later, but in short, what a plugin is, it's basically applications for your website. So right here we have WordPress Starter. Just go ahead and click on Deactivate. All right, and over here, we have users and your profile. Now, whenever you guys want to change something on your website, like you want to change the password or you want to change your email, this is where you would do it from. You can also change the color scheme of your website as well from the back end. So right here, we have the contact info, such as the email, and you'll basically need to put in the email that, let's say, for instance, you forgot password or something like that. That is the email it's going to go to, so make sure it's the correct email you want. Also, at any time you want to change your password, you'll click on Generate Password right here, and you can go ahead and put in a new password, and then click on Update Profile. But I don't want to right now, so here I'll just click on Update Profile. All right, and your site right now is live on the internet. So on the top left right here, where it says My WordPress, you can click on Visit Websites. And this right now is your new website. I know it's very ugly and we need to do a lot of work, but don't worry, we can make this look really good, really fast. So right here, you'll go back to dashboard. Okay, now at any time you want to log into your website, like the back end right here, you'll type in WP-admin. Many beginners, they get locked out of their website because they don't know how to log back in. So I'm going to go ahead and log out just to give you an example. So I'll go over here and I'll log out of the website. So now you can see right here how I'm no longer logged in, and that's basically it's, you know, I can't log into my website. So at any time you want to log back into your website, you'll type in -wp-admin, and remember the information I told you to write down later or before. That's the information you're going to put right here. So I'm going to go ahead and fill out my information. All right, and I'll click on login. And now I'm logged back into the website where I can make changes to it and I can build my website. So now that you guys know how to do that, let's go ahead and talk about two key things we need to do before we continue. So right here, we have settings and we have permalinks. Go ahead and click on permalinks. Now I want you to change your permalinks to post name. And the reason why we do this is because you see here how it's my website dash about us, right? Or dash contact, not 209 12 all this weird crap. We don't need that. We want to have it clean. And it's also very good for SEO. So click on post name and then click on save changes. All right, and then right here we can click on dashboard. Now this right here is your dashboard. So at any time there's a notice or something, it'll usually end up right here. And this right now is basically WordPress. So this is how we use WordPress. Now there's one more thing I want to do before we install the theme and make pages, etc., which is building out the websites. Right here you can see our website is not secure. And the reason why it's not secure is because we need an SSL. Now we have an SSL, Siteground gives us one, but we need to install a plugin to activate it. So right here under plugins, go to add new. And over here, you'll type in really simple SSL. Yep, just like that, really simple SSL. And then right here, you'll click on install now. You can see this plugin has 3 million active installs with really good positive reviews, and it was last updated 3 days ago. So we know the developers continually working on this plugin. And keep in mind, guys, all these plugins right here are free. They don't cost anything. So there's a lot of plugins in WordPress. I mean, there's over 55,000 plugins, so a lot of them are free. So right here, you'll click on activate. Okay, so the plugin has detected our SSL. Now, again, remember, you're going to have to enter in your username and your password to log back in, because once we click on activate, it's going to kick us out of our website again. So right here, go ahead and click on go ahead and activate the SSL. All right, and you can just go to visit website or refresh the page, and you're going to see now we have this padlock right here. And now you can see that connection is secure, and Google will no longer warn people that our site's like a spammy porn website or none of that stuff. So now you can see our website's fully secure. And again, remember to log back in, WP-admin, and then go ahead and enter in your credentials right here. I've already entered mine. Here, I'll click on Remember Me and log in. All right, so now we are successfully logged in. We have done everything. Congratulations. Now let's go ahead and move on to the next section where we're going to go ahead and create pages, and we're also going to install our theme. So your website's fully set up. Now let's go ahead and download the Flatsome theme, is what we use to build out our websites. Now there is a link in the description to purchase the Flatsome theme. You guys can also get there by going to darrelwilson.com/Flatsome, and you're brought to a page that looks just like this right here. Now this is the theme that we're going to use. Now this theme right here has the most sales and the best reviews on Envato Market, period, for selling online. Now the reason why we're going to use this theme is because this is the official recommended WordPress theme by AlidropShip as well. You also get access to thousands of templates, and it is suitable for e-commerce. So this theme is designed specifically for e-commerce. And I've been using Flatsome for many years now, and you guys can actually just go to any blog or whatever and just say, hey, what's the best WordPress theme for e-commerce? And you're going to run across Flatsome various times. In fact, you can see right here how it's saying this is the #1 best-selling. They call it WooCommerce theme because WooCommerce is what we use to sell on our website with WordPress. But this is the theme that we're going to use right here. So once you get to this page, you'll go ahead and click on Buy Now. And then you'll go ahead and fill out all the information right here, and you'll go ahead and check out. And I'll go ahead and meet you on the very next page. So once you download the theme, it'll actually be available in your downloads. So up here, you can go click on downloads, and then the themes will always appear, and anything that you buy will appear in your profile section. So this right here is the Flatsome theme, and right here, you'll click on download and click on installable WordPress file only. Now you will also need your purchase code as well, because this theme is going to prompt you to say, hey, what's your purchase code? Just download the text, and then you can put it in later. But right here, just click on install WordPress file only. All right, so you can see here how Flatsome has installed. Now going back up here, we'll go to appearance and go to themes. Now I'll go ahead and educate you all really quickly. I'm gonna go ahead and delete all these annoying notices right here, clicking on add new. Now there's various WordPress themes that you can use for WordPress, but to be honest, a lot of these themes are extremely limited and you really can't do much with it. That's why they're called free, because between free and pro, I mean, we can't use these ideally for our dropshipping website because they're extremely limited and there's not a lot of functionality with these themes. So right here on the top, you'll click on upload theme and you'll click on choose file. And then you'll go ahead and select the Flatsome theme. So the theme that you just downloaded in the zip file, you'll go ahead and upload that. So right here, open, and then click on install now. All right, so it's now uploading our WordPress theme onto our website. All right, so it has successfully uploaded, and right here, you'll click on activate. All right, congratulations. Now we have successfully installed the Flatsome theme. Now right now it's going to prompt us for a few questions, and I actually want to go ahead and go through these just to make sure that you know what exactly these are. So right here, let's click on let's go. So right now it's going to ask us to activate our theme. Now you can get your purchase code by going over here and downloading this, and your purchase code is actually pretty long. So it'll be something like a 16 character code. So you'll just download that, open the file up, and then you'll go ahead and paste the code right here. Okay, so after you put in your code, you'll be brought to this section right here. Now we don't need a child theme. Most of you aren't developers, so we're just going to skip this section. And right here, it's asking us to install these default plugins, and sure, why not? So right here, click on continue. Now these are all free plugins, and these are all available in your WordPress dashboard. We'll talk more about plugins a little bit later in the video, because plugins are basically applications for your website. So you know how on your iPhone you have an application for like an Instagram filter or Facebook app or whatever? That's exactly what plugins are. They're just add-ons for your WordPress websites. All right, so once the plugins are done installing, and some of them might fail, and don't worry about it, they're free plugins, so we can install them at any time we want. Right here, just click on skip this step. They want to import all this demo content, but it's so much content and we don't need all that. So right here, just click on skip this step. Right here is your logo and design. So if you have a logo, you can always go ahead and upload it right here, and don't worry about it. We can always change all of this later. But right here, I'll just click on continue. And right now, they're just basically letting us know what support is, saying, hey, this is what support is and what support doesn't do. So if you have a problem with Flatsome, if something's not working, you can always reach out to the company and they will help you with all of the problems. So that's always kind of cool to know that you have a company that'll actually help you out with all of your issues in case there's something that goes wrong. Right here, click on agree and continue. All right, and then we have one more thing we need to do. Right here it's saying set up WooCommerce. Let's go ahead and set up WooCommerce. Now, in case you don't know what WooCommerce is, it's basically a plugin that allows you to sell online. And we will need this in order to use our dropshipping website. Now, this plugin costs $400. I'm just kidding. It's free. Right here, just click on set up WooCommerce. All right, so right here, it's going to ask us where our store is located, etc. Go ahead and fill this out as much as you can. I'm just going to put in some general information that I always, some demo content, one of my old addresses. I used to live in California. So go ahead and fill all this out. And then once you're done with that, you'll go ahead and go to the next section. So right here, do you want to accept dollars? Do you want to accept what is this? Uganda shilling, or, I'm not even going to try to pronounce that, but yeah, go ahead and put that in. And then once you're done, click on let's go. Now they're asking you, do you want to help us with tracking? It's up to you. I'm not going to opt in. I'm just going to say no thanks. Now, here are the payment merchant services that we're going to use in this video. We're going to be using Stripe, and we're also going to be using PayPal as well. I'm going to be showing you how to set up both of these, and they're both free. They don't cost you anything whatsoever. But for right now, I'm just going to go ahead and just select PayPal only, just because I don't want to do this right now. We'll be doing payment gateways towards the end of the video. So right here, click on Continue. All right, now shipping. Right here, uncheck this. We don't want to use the WooCommerce shipping. And right now, it's asking us for like flat rate method. So what do you want to charge for shipping? Well, I'll just put $5 for now. And then basically for anything outside of my normal shipping area, I'll charge them something like $7. Don't worry about this right now. Again, we'll talk more about this later in detail. This is just like a very small, brief summary, but we can always change this a little bit later. So don't worry about it. Right now, it's saying we'll use ounces. You can use pounds, grams, kilograms. I'm just going to leave it as ounces and inches and go to Continue. Now, these plugins right here, we don't need. We don't need this plugin, and we don't need this plugin. Actually, you could if you want. We'll talk more about these plugins a little bit later. But I don't want to install the MailChimp plugin. I'll just leave the WooCommerce admin and the Facebook. Now, these are all free plugins, and you can always download these at any time in your plugins section. We'll talk more about plugins again a little bit later in the video. Right here, I'll just click on Continue. All right, and right now it wants us to set up Jetpack, but I don't want to. So right here, click on Skip this step. And right now it's saying, all right, you are ready to start selling online. But right now, I want to go to Visit Dashboard. Now let's go ahead and take a look at our website before we continue. So let's see what Flatsome's done and everything has done. So right here again, Visit Sites. And voila. So you can see our website has changed a little bit. Now we have a little cart menu. We have My Account. We have these cool social icons. We have a search, etc. Now let's go ahead and make some pages, right? So we need to make our home page, and we need to make our maybe About Us and Contact Us page, right? So right here, go to Dashboard. And right here in our pages, click on Add New. So right now what we're going to do is we're just going to add pages. So you know how when you go to a website, it has like the home, the about, the services, the contact page? That's exactly what we're going to do right now. So right here, I'll click on X and just type in home page, right? Home. And click on Publish up here. So now home is created. Now I want to make another page. So up here under Plus New, just click on Page. So now I want to make another page, right? So I want to do something like maybe our About Us. Publish and publish. And let's do one more page. And then we'll do the Contact Us page. Guys, if you don't know what I'm doing right now and you're still kind of skeptical, I'm going to make things look really easy in just a little bit. So just bear with me here. So right now we're making our Contact Us page, and click on Publish and Publish. Now, I know nothing is here, and that's why we're going to use this UX Builder right here. But I want to make a menu first before we do that, and I want to set our home page before we actually start building the website. So right here under Appearance, click on Menus. So now what we're going to do is we're going to create a menu. Now, the reason why we need to do this is because if I go right here to my website and click on Visit Websites, there's no menu right here. So we don't have the home, the about, the services. We have nothing. So I want to go ahead and create a menu before we continue. So right here, go to Dashboard and Appearance and Menus. So right here, just give your menu your name. So I'll put Darrel's menu and click on Create Menu. Now right here under Pages, I'll click on View All, and I'll go ahead and add all the pages. So Home, About, Cart, Checkout, Contact Us. Now there's 2 home pages, and that's okay. So right here, My Account, Sample, Shop, Add Everything. So Add to Menu, add all of them to the menu. So right here we have the home page. Now this is a custom link, so I want you to delete this. So anytime you want to delete something from your menu, click on this, and then click on Remove. Now right here, we have home, so I want to drag that right there. And then right here, we have the cart and the checkout. So I want to have this as a drop-down menu. So I want to take the cart and put it below the My Accounts, and then take the checkout and put it there as well. And the shop, I want to put maybe something right there. And then the contact, I want to put last. Now this sample page, again, we don't need it. So the sample page, click right here and click on remove. Now I want to make this a main menu right here. So main menu, and then click on save menu. All right, now let's go and take a look at our website again. So right here, visit sites. And now you can see we have this menu right here. So the home, the about us, the shop, the my account with the drop down, and we also have the contact us. Now if I click on these pages right here, you'll see there's nothing on it. And that's because we're going to use the builder in order to build out our websites. But there's just one more thing I want to do before we actually start building our websites. So you notice right here on our home page, it says nothing found. So what we need to do now is we need to tell our website what is our home page. So right here, you'll click on customize. And this is the theme customizer. Now, every theme in WordPress has a theme customizer, and every theme customizer is different. So you can see here how there's a lot of different options. Now, these options correlate to different parts of your website. So for example, you have WooCommerce, and then we have your product pages. You can add a store notice. This is your account, your payment icons, your product images, your checkout, your cart. And basically what this does is it adds different functionality and different styles to your websites. So right here, click on back. And then right here we have homepage settings. So click on homepage settings. And then right here, click on a static page. And now it's saying, okay, so where is your homepage, Darrel? Well, my home is my homepage, right? So I want to assign my homepage as my homepage. And then right here, I'll click on publish. Now we're going to come back to the theme customizer a little bit later, but let me just give you a quick taste of it. So right here we have header options, right? And then right here we have presets. So you see here how there's different presets for our menu on the top right here. So you can see here now the Flatsome is at the top, and we can have all these different presets right here. So we can kind of change it to what we want it to look like. So now you can kind of understand, oh, okay, I get it. I know what the theme customizer is now. It basically changes things on your website like the header and the footer and also the sidebar, etc. I like this one right here. I think this is good. Or actually, we'll just do this one. I think this one's good. What do you guys think? Let's see, buy. I want to say the buy button. It doesn't say buy. How about that? That's no fair, but it's a very easy fix. What I can do here is take this. Let's see, I'll take this and this button right here, and I'll go ahead and say, you know what? Or this one right here. I'll take button 1, and then I'll do something like buy now. Yeah, buy now. And then this button right here, I don't want it no more. And that's it. You see that? See how easy it is to design your header? It's really simple. They have all these really cool things, and it's really, really fun. So, and then right here, you'll put the link, but I have no link right now, so I'm just gonna put that and then just click on publish. So you can kind of go ahead and mess around with the theme customizer and kind of get an understanding. Like right here, you can upload your logo, and you can have different logo positions, etc. Don't get too crazy with this just yet. I know you're getting excited, but we'll come back to the theme customizer in just a little bit once we have some products. So right here, click on X. All right, now let's go ahead and build out your website. Watch how fast this is. Watch how easy this is. Are you guys ready? Let's go. So right here where it says edit page, click on edit with UX Builder. And the UX Builder is what we use to build out our website. Now there's various templates that we can use, but let me just give you a general overview of how this page builder works so you can kind of understand it and build whatever you want by yourself. So right here we have elements, and let's say I want to add in a row. So we have a 3-column row, or you can change it to 2 columns or whatever you want. And then right here, I'll click on apply. And then within these elements right here, you can add stuff. Like here, I can add in something like, I don't know, a page header. And then over here, I can click on plus new, and I can add in something else like a text. And then below that, we can just click on plus again and add in a button, etc. So you can get an understanding of how we can kind of build out the websites. They also have a lot of pre-made sections as well for you. Here, I'll click on apply. Now, anytime you want to go ahead and delete something, you can right click and click on delete as well. So over here, same thing, add an element, and then you can go ahead and put in something like, I don't know, a pricing table if you want to put in a pricing table or something like that. And then here you can go ahead and put in the title, and then you can go ahead and so on and so forth, put whatever you want. But personally, I don't want to use this. I want to go ahead and delete this as well. And I want to delete this and delete this, and maybe even delete this whole column. So right here under row, I'll just click on that and click on delete. Now, what I recommend for all of you watching this is using the Flatsome library. So right here under add elements, you see this Flatsome Studio right here. Click on Flatsome Studio. Now, the company from Flatsome has basically fully designed thousands of templates for you instead of doing all the hard work and building it out yourself. So I don't really see any reason why you wouldn't want to use these templates, because they're beautiful, they look great, and you can choose from thousands of templates that they have designed. And these are all created by professionals. Now, if you want to see how these websites look, you can click on preview right there. And they just give you a general overview of how this looks. So here you can see we have men's shop, women's shop, shop sale. And then you can always go ahead and take out these images. You can swap them out. You can put your colors. You can change the text. You can do anything that you want. Now, in case you don't want to do that, you can just use certain sections. So for example, right here, we have something like banner, right? So let's just go ahead and just give you an example. So we have a banner, and I'll go ahead and wait till this is done loading right here. So let's just say, for instance, I want to import this, or yeah, I'll import this section. Just click on import and then just start the import. And they're very fast, you know, so we've imported that section right there. And let's just say, okay, you know, I want to import some more. So right here, plus Flatsome Studio, and I want to add in this section right here. I want to import this 3-column row. So I'll go ahead and import that as well. All right, it's almost done, but I'm just giving you all an understanding of how you can just import certain sections and keep going. So right here, plus Flatsome Studio, and then you can go ahead and choose another section. Now, each of these sections right here correlate to the type of layout you're going to see. So right here, like a services section. This right here would be something like a contact us page, and then right here, a call to action. So a call to action is in short like a button with some like it's basically a button. that's really what a call to action is. So it's just a complicated word for a button. Now let's say, for example, you want to change the layout of your website. So right now we have a squared style website. Now right here under this gear icon, you'll see we have template. And then right here we have different styles. Now there's a lot of different styles on how you can do this, and this is fully up to you. We can have a page that is full width, something like that right there. So now you can see that our page is full width. Or you can get, you know, you can have something like a parallax title, which is where this right here is parallax. Looks like that doesn't work too well. Here we have a transparent header. That means that the menu up here is going to be invisible. And then up here we can always go ahead and change the color of this in the theme customizer. So this is where you'd kind of want to, you know, mess around with stuff and see what you can change for your websites. So let's just say, for instance, you're like, all right, Darrel, look, I did all this, but I just don't like it, man. This website sucks. You know, I want different blocks. So right here under clear post content, just click on clear and click on continue, and you can go ahead and start all over from scratch. So that's just a way on how you can quickly design your website. Now let's go ahead and I want to upload a template really quickly. I don't want to work too hard on this. Now I do have a second video on this theme that goes more in detail. And when I talk about detail, I'm talking about margin and padding, every single theme option, the works. Now I'm not going to cover every single thing this theme offers, because then this video can be 3 hours long, which my last video is 4 hours long. So I don't want to cover that. So if you do want to learn about every single feature of Flatsome, I'll go ahead and link another video tutorial on the Flatsome theme. But right now, I'm just going to show you all how to build a dropshipping website. I'm not going to go into like super detail here. So right here, Flatsome Studio, I'm going to go ahead and just upload one of these pages really quickly. So let me go ahead and let me show you guys how this is done here. I'll go ahead and find a good one here, and then I'll adjust it. So I use this one right here. I'm going to import this one right here and go to start. So this is my homepage. I want to use this for my homepage, guys. This is my homepage, right? You guys get your own. This is my homepage. Don't copy me, all right? So this is my homepage. And right here, you can see these are blank. And these are blank because this is where our products show up, all right? So we don't have any products yet. So once we get products, we can actually go ahead and put them there. Now this right here is our contact form, and we'll talk more about this when we get to the contact us section. But this section is pretty cool. Now one thing I want to do here, I probably want to do is I want to go ahead and make this section all the way across. You know, I want this to be all the way across. So right here under row, under options right here, I'm going to do collapse. And now you can see that there's no space there. So that's just a quick way on how you can change stuff, etc. But you can always go ahead and mess around with these settings. So here you can see I'm dragging down the row. We can put it right there, or we can drag it up, put it up there, you know, whatever you want to do here. So that's just a quick overview of that. So over here I have row, and then I have a column. I'm gonna click on this gear icon right here and go to options. Now right here we have padding. Now in case you want to know what padding is space. So when you want space between something, that's what padding means. So for example right here, I want 0. So I want 0 space. But if I put something like 40 pixels or 100 pixels or 1,000, you can see how it's adding more space to the top right here. So I want 0 pixels, and I also want 0 pixels right here. So now it's just like a clean, basic page right there. So right here, apply and updates. So on your own time, I kind of want you guys to go through and mess around with it and see how it looks. But right now, I'll click on X right here. And this now is our new homepage. I mean, look how fast we made our website. I mean, you try this with anything else, good luck, you know? So I've made our homepage. Now let's go ahead and make our About Us page. So click on About Us, and the same thing, edit with UX Builder. Now you guys can kind of get an understanding of how to build your website, right? So here, add an element, Flatsome Studio, About, and then we'll go ahead and select an About Us page. What's a good one here? What's a good one? Let's see. I got really good design skills, guys. You guys don't even know. Here, I'll just what is it? Creative balance. This is like those like really hippie things or whatever. Let's try that. I don't know. That works a lot. Let's try this one right here. All right. So my page is importing. Let me know in the comments what kind of dropshipping website you guys are building. I'm always interested to hear what kind of sites people build, and whatever niche that you have makes money, just email me and tell me so I can copy it and we can, you know, yeah, so. All right, it's almost done. And it looks like right now it's done. So you can see here how it has fully loaded our page, and cool. You know, we have this cute little girl just acting nice, and I want to delete this section, you know, so right here, I'll delete it. Just go through whatever you don't want and you can delete it. So right click, delete this, or if that's too much, you right click and delete that, etc. So just go through what you don't want. And also right here on the section, if you want to change something, again, remember gear icon, column background, you can always change, you know, whatever you want. And then right here under section, it'd actually be better to change the color right here instead. Something like that. But you guys get the idea of how you can kind of go through and change stuff. And I don't think that you guys need like a crash course on this, but just go through these settings, guys, get comfortable. Again, if you want to know every single setting, I do have a second video on that, but most of you guys are smart, right? You guys are smart. This just requires some, time. So here, I'll close that. And look at that. We have a new homepage. Look at that. Or I'm sorry, About Us page. Congratulations, guys. You're working your way up to the top here. Now let's do the Contact Us page. Here, edit with UX Builder. This page is a little bit more important, so let's go ahead and go to Flatsome Studio now. You might have annoying customers that are going to sit there and, you know, I ordered this and like now it's not the right color and I want a refund, or I want this. It's just so annoying. So you do have to deal with your customers, unfortunately. Here I'll go to Contact, and I like this one right here. This one's really clean. Imports and start. You know, when you're running a dropshipping website, I think the most important thing is customer service. But at the same time, guys, I'd probably hire someone, just, you know, outsource it. Pay some guy, you know, I don't know, like some guy in the Philippines or whatever to do the support. As a business owner, you never want to do support, all right? Unless it's something very serious, like there's a very serious problem and you need some, you know, you need to make a business decision. Now for the map right here, I don't want this section because I don't have a map, and I'm not going to talk about Google APIs because I'm way too damn lazy for that. So right here under the gear icon, click on delete. And plus, most of you are running a dropshipping website. You don't have a location. So yeah. Now right here we have form CF7. So click on that, and then right here, click on contact form 1. So this is going to actually import your contact form. Now right here, click on apply and update. So I'm going to talk to you a little bit more about the contact form right now. So you can see here how our site's done. And again, if you want to make changes to something or you want your sites to be bigger, you can do full width or however you want it to build out your website. So here, updates and close. So, I mean, congratulations. I mean, look how slick this homepage looks. I mean, you look like a professional. You look like someone who actually knows what they're doing, you know? So, and that's all that matters, you know, fake until you make it. So on the top left right here, go to dashboard. And we're going to do something really quick. Right here under contact, go to contact forms. We're going to make one more contact form. So right here, add new. And this is going to be email. Now right here, click on form. And then I want you to delete this, delete all this, delete all this, and then delete all this. Just like that. And then click on save. All right. Now this is our short code, but Flatsome already has they already know what they're doing. So we don't need to use short codes with this because Flatsome already has a module for it. So go back to your home page, click on visit sites. It's like my site's taking, it's like something got weird or something like that. All right, and right here, edit with UX Builder. Now I want you to scroll down really quickly, and right here under monthly newsletter, click on CF7, select form, and select email. Now when basically someone enters in their email, they'll click on send, and you're gonna get notified when you get an email. Click on apply and apply. You'll get notified when they subscribe. Now, where are those emails going to? So we made a contact form. We made this monthly newsletter. We need to make sure that it's the correct email on file. So go back to your dashboard, contact forms. And then right here, just go ahead and click on one. So I'll just click on contact form 1. And then right here under mail, you'll see the to address. So just make sure that you put your email address there, and when someone fills out your contact form saying, hey man, I love your website, do you have a discount? Oh God, you'll love those emails. You'll love those when people will, these people like in the world, they'll sit there and like message you for weeks trying to get like a 5% discount. You're just like, bro, just I'll pay you 5% to leave me alone, you know, like, but you're gonna get all those emails, so it happens. But right now, go to visit sites. And guys, your website is fully set up. So we have our home page right here. Take a look at it. We have our home page is done. The About Us page is done. And you guys can easily start a web design business like my other viewers have and just do this, you know, and charge someone a few grand. And I mean, you got them a fully functional website. Now that I've shown you guys how to do the home, the About Us, and everything like that, you click on your shop page and you'll notice that we have nothing there. Also, for the account right here, we have this really cool little dashboard. So also when people, you know, when people buy something on your website, they're all created a dashboard automatically. So here they can see their orders, their account details, all this information. So this right here is from the customer point of view, and they can always go ahead and change their address, etc. So that's always really cool to know. And then right here again is our shop and our cart. So you guys can kind of get an idea. Now we have nothing in our cart because we have no products. So now that we have a fully functional website where everything is working, all we need now is to add the products, and then we need to integrate the payment gateways. So let's go ahead and move on to that section. So now let's go ahead and download the AlidropShip plugin. Now this is the last plugin that you're going to have to purchase in this video. And after you purchase this, you'll be able to auto import all the products over here from AliExpress and put them onto your website. Wow, this costs 1 penny. Like, what is that? It's always interesting to see like what kind of niches there is. I mean, I'm in the water bottle niche, so you can see you can get water bottles for really cheap. But then again, you know, there's a niche for everything. So you can go to darrelwilson.com-AliExpress, and you can go ahead and download the AlidropShip plugin. There's also a link in the description as well to download the AlidropShip plugin. So this is the plugin that you will need to use in order to import products from AliExpress. So right here, you can click on Buy Plugin. Now, this is the plugin right here. Now, I do have a discount code for you guys. And remember, this is a one-time payment, and you can also get your money back. They offer a 30-day money-back guarantee. So right here, you click on Buy Now for 89 bucks. And then you can go ahead and enter the coupon code Darrel10. So I believe right here, if you guys use Darrel10, you guys will receive a discount as well. So right here, apply it. And there you go. You guys saved $8.90. You're welcome. You're welcome, all right? So once you actually go ahead and download that plugin, you'll see that there is two plugins. There is one for AlidropShip. There's one for AlidropShip, and then there's AlidropShip with WooCommerce. And the WooCommerce is the one that you're going to need. So make sure you download the right one. There's two. So you'll see that there's two available for you. Now, once you actually get the plugin, you'll go back over here to your website and go to your dashboard. Now, I want to talk quickly about plugins before we go on to the AlidropShip plugin. So right here, just go to plugins and just click on installed plugins. Now, these are the plugins that we installed on our website. So let me just give you a quick overview. So this is a contact form, Facebook for WooCommerce. This right here is a social login, but I'm not going to talk about social login because we need to create an app for that, and I'm not going to do that in this video. I do have other videos talking about that. This right here is a caching plugin. This right here sells online. This right here shows our reports. So for example, right here, if we go to WooCommerce and we go to reports, anytime that you sell something, this is where you're going to get more information on stuff. So like you'll see your gross sales, and then over here you have orders as well. And then over here you have coupons, etc. I do have another video on WooCommerce with coupons, and I'll go ahead and link that in the description below. But just plugins are basically applications for your websites. And another really popular one is called Yoast. Now, I do have another tutorial on Yoast. Now, this is a free plugin, and my tutorial is free. There's nothing paid in it. But I highly recommend watching the Yoast video because once you get your site up and running, you want to optimize it for Google. And I'll show you how to, verify it with Google, Yahoo, and Bing. I'll show you how to install Google Webmaster Tools, insert your meta tags. Make sure that your site's fully optimized and ready to go. And again, you don't need any coding experience, but I highly recommend to get Yoast, and I have a full video for that as well. I'll leave that in the description below. I feel that most people find it really helpful. Another really popular one is called Rank Math. So if you don't want to use Yoast, you guys can also use Rank Math SEO, and that's also a very powerful plugin. In fact, that has more features than Yoast, but it's relatively new. So that's up to you if you want to use new plugins. But again, I have another video on this as well in the description below. SEO is very important, so you might want to download one of those plugins and then fiddle around with it and get your site fully optimized and ready to go. Anyways, so you'll go ahead and just mess around with some of these plugins. Again, there's a plugin for everything. You can just go to popular and just take a quick look at these just in case you don't know. This right here protects spam, so it protects you from Viagra pills and all that stuff, and really simple SSL. Oh, look, that's what we installed. Congratulations, really cool. This right here is another contact form. So if the contact form you're working doesn't work out, you guys can use WP Forms. This right here is another SEO plugin. This right here will back up your website. This right here, Google Sitemaps, but I would never use that. Just use Yoast instead. Another caching plugin. ACF, that's something else, but you guys get the idea. This is actually really cool too. This actually compresses all your images and makes sure that your images are very small so your site loads faster. It's a really good one. But anyways, we'll go back up here to upload plugin, choose the file, and then go ahead and upload the plugin that you downloaded from AlidropShip. So it should look something like this right here. So right here, AlidropShip, or alidswoo.ion72.zip, open, and click on install now. So right now it's uploading the AlidropShip plugin onto our WordPress website. All right, cool. So right here, activate plugin. All right, so I installed the plugin. Now right here, you see we have this little alert saying that we downloaded the plugin for a different PHP version, etc. Now, if this ever happens to you, you can go back to your your SiteGround dashboard right here, and there's an option that you'll need to change. So we have all these options right here on the left side, and you're gonna go down to your devs and go to PHP Manager. Now, I know that's a little scary, but PHP versions come out all the time, so your company might just upgrade you automatically. So right now I have 7.1.33 installed, and it's saying that they need at least 7.2 to be installed. So right here under change PHP version, I'm gonna go ahead and change this to 7.2. I wouldn't do the highest one because they're supposed to be faster, but sometimes themes aren't compatible yet with the newest PHP version, or maybe even plugins aren't. So I wouldn't just rush it to the fourth or the fastest one. So let's go back to our website right now and let's go ahead and refresh the page. All right, cool. So you can see the notice is gone, and now we have this new really cool AlidropShip Woo right here. So this is now what we can use to import products. So right here, I'll click on this, and then we have reports. And these are basically just, information that you can put. You'll probably need to also put your license key right here before you can start using it. Okay, so once you enter in your license key, you can actually access different parts of the plugin. So right here, we have settings. Now we have general, pricing, currency, etc. So before you start importing products, you can actually change things like the featured image, gallery images. You can select what you don't want imported. Now you can also do this with the add-on as well. But here again, we just have different options. Now this is a really cool feature. Now this is called the AliExpress cashback. Now in short, what you can do here is you can go ahead and register for these websites, which, I'm sorry, it's this one right here, the EP and AliExpress. This one I think is no longer valid, but these companies are affiliated with AliExpress. Essentially what this does is it allows you to be an affiliate for the company. So for example, right here, I'll just click on learn more about the service. And let's just go ahead and give you an example. So they have different partners like eBay, Alibaba, etc. Right here, click on AliExpress and learn more. So this is how it works. So for example, you can also be an affiliate for the company because you are selling on your website, right? And you can also be an affiliate for that same company. So officially you're recommending the service. So AliExpress will say, look, man, we'll also give you a commission rate if you can purchase or if you can sell the product on top of whatever you already sell it for. So for example, right here, let's say you're selling mobile phone accessories. You would have to register with this website, and then you would go ahead and insert your affiliate link right there. And then once you insert your link they gave you, you can then go ahead and take that same link and then make commissions off of it. So you can see here how men's clothing will give you 7%. Women's clothing, 7%. Hot sale goods up to 70%. So these right here are the commission rates for the actual products. And, it's just a basic, it's just a basic thing. You register, you have to go through the process. It takes literally like 5 minutes to do, and then you'll get an affiliate link. So remember, you want to grab your affiliate link and you want to put it right here. So whenever someone purchases something, you will get cash back as well from AliExpress. I'll talk about another way on how to get cash back in just a little bit, but let's not go off topic here. But yeah, so that's just a way on how you can get cash back on top of the profit that you're already making. Now remember, they only give you the cash back on the price of the product from AliExpress, okay? So not the product that you put, all right? So you can't mark your product up to $100 and expect them to give you 12% cash back on it. They're not gonna do that, They're like, what are you, stupid? But anyway, so here we also have pricing. Now this is a really cool formula that I recommend. So right here you can see I've already added the recommending. Now I'm just going to go ahead and delete all these really quickly. I've also switched domains. Hope you guys don't mind. It doesn't really matter because it's the same content, but I didn't want to download the plugin twice. So right here we have add recommended. Now what this is going to do is that when you import a product, so let's say you import a product from AliExpress. Let's just go ahead and open this really quick, AliExpress. So let's say, for instance, you want to import something like, I don't know, let's do, guys, when you're opening your store, try to gear towards women. Women are more likely to buy stuff than men, and that's just the cold nature of the truth, Here, I'll just put dresses. I'll put dresses. Here we go. So we have, let's see, let's go and take a look here. Let's just say, for instance, we have, these are kind of expensive, huh? This one's good right here. This one's a good one. So we have this dress right here, right? We have this dress with this girl, and there's different variations of it. And that's a really nice looking dress. To be honest, it's really classy, and they're selling it for virtually around $3 to $6. And then this thing can easily sell for like $100 in the States. But what you would want to do over here is this product right here, you can probably make a deal with the vendor to say, you know what, I'll buy it for $5. So over here, so anything that costs between $5 to $30 is going to be multiplied by 2. So essentially, when you import this product, it's going to multiply by 2. Now you can always go ahead and change all these settings right here. So you're going to say, no. If something between 5 to 30, I want to either add, equal to, or multiply it by 3. So I'm going to get a little greedy here. So if I import this product right here, then I want to basically say I want to have a value of 3. I want to multiply it by 3 times, etc. So now these other ones right here. So in short, I'm going to say if a product costs between $2 to $5, I want the product price to be $9.95. That's basically what this rule is saying right here. You can always change it to say I want to do, multiply it, or you want to add or equal to. So for example, I want the products to be $14.99. So if I import a product between $2 to $5, I want that product to be automatically priced at $14.99, right? So here I'll click on Save Changes, and you can kind of go and do it, so forth, etc. You can also do like ×3 and ×4, etc., and kind of fiddle around with this to see what's good for you. All right. So I'm gonna go ahead and delete that one because I don't want to have that. That one's actually conflicting with my other ones. And then right here you can have price rounding as well if you want to have price rounding. But I'm not going to do that. But I just want to introduce you all to this formula section. It's pretty easy to understand, but I just want you to understand this before you start, importing a bunch of products and you're like, hey, Darrel, what the hell's going on? But so now that we've done that, let's go back over here to general. And you guys got a general understanding of all this stuff right here. Now let's go ahead and finally import products. I think you're ready for this. So right here, click on imports. I'm gonna close this little annoying notice right here. Now you will also need to make sure that you have the plugin right here installed. It is the AlidropShip Google Chrome extension. In fact, right here, there should be a little warning sign saying you cannot use this unless you have the actual extension. So I think the right extension, let's see right here, is, let's see if they put it up here. I'll go ahead and just Google it. I'll make sure I'll give you guys the right link just in case. It's this one right here, I believe. Yeah, this is the right one right here. So it has this really weird permalink, but this is the correct one. So this has 58,000 users, and I'll go ahead and link this in the description below because I just want to make sure that you don't insert the wrong extension, because that would be weird. But then again, the correct extension, there'll be a notice right here, and just go ahead and run through the prompt and then add it to your extension, and then there you go. So right here, click on direct import from AliExpress. So I think now we're ready to start importing products. Now before we import anything, on the top right here on your extension, you will need to make sure that you can go ahead and log into your domain. Also, you'd want to put your domain in there as well. But right here, I have my information. I'm gonna click on login, and we want to go ahead and make sure that we allow this plugin to be integrated with our website. So right now you can see the AlidropShip is integrated with our WordPress websites, and click on refresh, and now you are ready to go. So now we're officially ready to go. Now before we import products, if you want to create categories before you do this, we can do that. So right here under products, we have categories. So let's go ahead and just create some categories. So I created one bottles already, but I'm just going to go ahead and start from scratch. So what I mean by categories is like dresses, men's, women's, right? So here I'll put men's, and then add this as a new category, and then I'll put women. Add this for a category, and then I'll put sports or something like that. Add that to a category. And then here, can I delete this one? Let's see if I can delete this one by default. I think I can. It's like a default one I think they give us. Anyways, you can mess around with that later. All right, let's go back to the fun stuff here. So I'll go back over here, and let's just go ahead and take a look at these products. Now, when you're going through these products, you want to make sure that the manufacturer can ship them on time, and you also want to make sure that they have good ratings. So here I'll just type in water bottles. Water bottles, outdoor sports. I don't know. You can go ahead and pick your niche. It takes a long time, guys, to find a niche. It really, really does. So right here, you want to make sure everything has ePacket on it. And the reason you want ePacket is because ePacket will basically be the fastest way possible for them to ship it at the cheapest rate as well. So right here on the top right here, click on the gear icon, and you want to make sure you have hide with ePackets. And then you want to do remove images and remove text, because when you import these products, guys, it's going to take everything with it, and it's going to be a lot of stuff. So make sure you have those 3 options on. Also right here, we have the country. So what country do they ship to? You'll go ahead and put the country that you want them to ship it to. So it's basically a big filter. So these manufacturers are going to ship to the United States, and we want to remove all this other junk. And then here we have other ones, like if you want to ship to China, if you want free shipping, etc. But again, I would highly recommend ePackets. ePacket, again, is the fastest way and the cheapest way to get to your country or whatever country you have on there. So now you have the fun part, guys. Just go ahead and check out some products here and do your shopping. I mean, this product right here is really nice, selling for $4. You can kind of go through these and check them out. So I'm going to add this one right here. I don't know. I'm just going to add it. Let's get crazy here. Let's click on that. And that's it. So now this product is being automatically transferred, and it's going to show up right here under my products. So right here, all products. And now you can see the product is right there. So it's already been sent to my website, which is really cool. In fact, look at the price. The price has automatically already been updated for me. Now there are some things that I need to do, but let's just go ahead and put in some more products right here. So I'll grab that one. I'll grab this one. Now, guys, I'm just randomly grabbing products. Don't copy me. I mean, you can copy me if you want, but I'm just giving you an example. I'll just take these are way too expensive. Jeez, what is that? A crystal bottle infused. These products are so interesting, They really are. This one right here, super cheap, 70 cents. I'll add that one in there, and then we'll add in this one right here, and then yeah. So also what you can do here is over here under categories, you can just import the entire page if you want to do that. So that's another way how you can kind of just add bulk, but I would never recommend bulk, and I'll explain why. So let's go back over here and refresh the page. So we have our products right here, right? And we have around 4 products. Now here we have uncategorized. Now let's edit this product really quick. So I'm going to click on edit right here, and we're just going to simply edit this. Now this title is way too big. I'm going to put something like The Avenger. I like that title. It's snappy. It's cool. It's clean, right? Here we have product images. Now, if you don't want other product images, you can just delete them, which I want to. So I only have this, and this available. And then we have no description right here. We also have no pictures. And that's just because on our filter right here, we took off remove text. Because a lot of the times they give us a bunch of information that we don't want our customers to see, But I'm just going to go ahead and grab in some dummy text right here. I'll just grab in some dummy text. Now, right here on the bottom, this is where you're going to enter in the text that you want to attract people. So I'll do something like, actually, let me give you a better example here. So I'll do something like the #1 best-selling product in, I don't know, let's pick a country, Belgium, right? Belgium. And then here you'll do something like 100% steel. Just talk about something that you want to talk about, like amazing. Girls love it. I don't know, whatever. And then once you're done with that, you can always go ahead and go back over here to variations. And I believe right here you can change the price. So you can always change the price right here. But we also do have our formula set up. So, if you want to change prices there, you can change them there, etc. And then right here, we can add them to certain categories. So here I'll add them to men's. And then that's it. So is that how you spell Avenger? Am I really that illiterate? There we go. And then right here, I'll click on publish. All right. So let's go back to our websites, visit sites, and we'll go to shop. It looks like right here. Let me go ahead and refresh that. Sometimes weird stuff happens, guys, in the world of WordPress. Yeah, there it goes. It's all finished. So all the products that I imported are right here in my shop page. So you can see here how I have in categories all these products, and then we have this product right here. So if I click on it, you'll see it says The Avenger. We have the price, and then we have all this stuff set up. Now, this price is probably set up this way because we didn't set a correct formula for it. But you can see right here how, or going back to the websites, that it's charging a lot more. So you'll have to go back and adjust your formula to make sure that it's the price you want. You can also set up the rounding feature. Remember earlier how we saw the rounding feature? Because 17.82 doesn't make much sense. So over here in the AlidropShip under the settings right here, I believe they have a round up function. So let me see here, pricing. Yeah, they do. They have the rounding up right here. So you might want to do rounding up. That would make a lot more sense, because then you're gonna get those ugly, like weird amounts, and that doesn't look good. So you can always change the price though manually to whatever you want. So right here, we have the color, really cool. Capacity, people can add it to the carts. Right? They add it to the carts. You can add, 5 more to the cart. And then again, people can always go ahead and check out as well, and then buy it right away. Everything is done on your website. Really, really cool. Again, they can do the same thing right here. They can check out this product. See, this right here is why you don't want to bulk import everything. So right here, you can see how it's shipping from, you don't need this information right here. So when you import these products, guys, make sure you edit the product and make sure that this stuff is not shown to the customer. So just be mindful, don't just, I'm going to import everything, because then you get stuff like this, and it doesn't make much sense, because people don't care, that all this stuff comes from, they they don't care, right? So that's just an example of what you want to do. So really quickly though, what I want to talk about is I want to talk about the header really quickly to have a really fast checkout process. So right here, click on customize. And right here under header, we have presets. And I want to make sure that we have something for the cart right here, like this right here. So just choose the first one, go to publish and close. And now when I go to shop right here, it's going to show the price first off, but if someone wants to add this to the cart right here, add it to the cart, now you can see this pops up in front of them, and they can just click on checkout and buy the product right away, instead of having to go to my account and check out, and that can take a long time, right? So that's just a quick rundown of how you can kind of import products. Now let's talk about the actual categories. So we talked about categories, and why did I do that? Well, I'm gonna go over here to all products, and I'm gonna delete these ones. I don't want to add these ones right here. So here, I'm gonna delete these products. All right, and let's just go ahead and go back over here. And I'm just gonna add one right now, just one. And then over here, I'll refresh, done. All right, so right here, I'll go to edit, and I'll change this to sports. And then right here, I'll just do like a plastic lifesaver. And then right here, we have description. And then right here, you can put in more product description, just like we did before. I don't want to have all this stuff right here, and then I'll leave it like that. And then I'll put publish. Okay, so let's go back to visit site, and let's go ahead and go back to the first page. That gets really annoying. It's a notice only for us, so it doesn't really, your customers won't see that. So go back over here, and now we have these two products right here. So what I want to do now is I want to go ahead and go to edit with UX Builder. Now I'm going to show you all how you can actually display your products anywhere on your website in case you don't want them to be seen on the shop page. So right here we have products. Now what I can do here is, first off, I'm going to delete this. We're going to start from scratch. So over here we have the gear icon. Oh, no, my bad. The plus sign. We're going to scroll down, and we have products. We also have flipbook. There's various ways on how you can design your product. So right here we have product list, and you can list your products like this, and then you can go ahead and design them. Now this is a bad example. You probably want to put like something in the middle, or you might want to change the style of this, but I'm gonna go ahead and delete this really quick, and we're gonna go ahead and click on plus and go over here to products. All right, and click on apply. Now right here we have different styles. So we have normal style, we have overlay, really cool, vertical, label, and you guys can kind of go through this and mess around with it, etc., and kind of have fun, and just fit something that works good for you guys. I'm not really sure what you're going for with your store, but that's just how you guys can kind of design it, etc. So over here on the left option, we have other We have other things, other stuff. Now right here we have category. So remember how we had men's and sports? So right now it's under uncategory. So it's going to display all the products. But let's say, for instance, I only want to display the sports category. So right now, any product that I put in the sports category is going to be displayed right here. So this is where you want to add categories, because maybe on your home page right here, you want to have only the water bottles, and then they can go to your shop page and see other products. But this is how you can do something like, over here, for example, I'll just give you a quick little, give you guys some quick little education here. So over here, I'll put like hot selling products, and then okay. And then, for example, this is where you'd want to put your products. So I'm just kind of giving you an example of how you can kind of design your site and kind of add things to it that just make it look more appealing, Now, the reason why I recommend you only having a few products on your website is this right here. So I'm going to close this. Now, I'm going to share some really good tips with you and information. So let's go over here. Let's go to apple.com. Let's go to apple.com. Now, let's go on over here to iPhones, right? Now, when you see this iPhone, how do you feel? You feel elegant. You feel like this is just something amazing. This is beautiful. This is like, wow, look at this product. I have to buy it, and right here, they're upselling you. Which one is right for you? So they're already selling you. They're telling you that you're already going to buy this phone. You're already going to buy it. Which one do you want now? So they're putting you in a position where you're kind of like, okay, this is for me. Okay, I have to make a choice now, and in reality, it's all sales and marketing. Now let's go to the Amazon really quick and type in iPhones. Now, when you go through this right here, what do you see right here? How do you feel right here? You just feel like I just see a list of garbage, right? It's just a bunch of crap. It's like, all right, yeah, phone. Look at all these iPhones, annoying. But when you go to this page right here, you just feel so much more elegant. You feel so much more comfortable about buying something, right? So when you make your dropshipping store, try to only have like 1 to 3 products. Don't just start mass importing products. I know that sounds very tempting and a good idea, but you want to make sure that you keep switching your products up, that you want to make sure that these products come off as elegant and something that when people see this, they're just like, oh my God, like that's a really good deal, Now, also right here, we have our button. And right here, we have our shop page. Now, anytime you want to link your button to any part of your page to another button right here, just go ahead and copy this right here. Copy this, go to the home page, and then right here, edit the UX Builder. Click on the button right here. And then right here, we'll have the link somewhere. So right here, it says link. Just go ahead and paste the link right there. So that's how you can kind of navigate people on your website. So when I click on this button, it's going to take people to my shop page. So that's just how you can kind of navigate people on your website. So maybe you can have a really beautiful landing page and then say you want to check it out, our products, go to our product page, etc. But try to have around maybe 1 to 3 products. Don't go too crazy, and try not to just mass import products, because again, it's going to backfire on you and your customers are going to get confused. Just like right here, if I go to AliExpress right here and I try to buy something, look at all these options. I mean, I'm so overwhelmed. You don't want this to happen to your customers. You just want to say, guys, shut up and buy it. So that's just an example of how to sell on your website. Just be mindful. Don't go too crazy. Now, right here on our shop page, we have this sidebar. Now, right here, let's click on Customize. We're going to go ahead and show you how to decorate your sidebar right here. So right now we have let's see here, it is under WooCommerce and under the product catalog. And I believe it is right here. So you can kind of move the sidebar right here to the right sidebar, and then you can kind of change the style of something. You can style the store how you want it to look. And through trial and error, you can design it how you want. You can change the header of it like that, etc. So this is how you would basically change your shop page right here, and it'll just just go through it and see what's good for you. Right here, add to cart options, really cool, etc. Publish. Now also right here we have widgets on the right side. So what widgets are essentially is they're just basically little features that you can have on your sidebar. So let's go back over here and really quickly, let's go to our product page. So I'm gonna click on a product really quick before we go to that section. And here we have our product page. Now right here on the product page, you can again style this. You can style this any which way you want. So if you want it to have like a really elegant look, maybe you can have the product in the middle like this, and then product header, something like that. Transparent header, it'll make the header transparent. So you can kind of go through these options and kind of understand what you want to do and kind of see what works for you. It's very self-explanatory, but I'm not going to go through every option, guys, because there's so many features. So yeah, that's that. So right here, publish. Now let's go ahead and go back over here to widgets. And right here we have the shop sidebar. So right here I have carts and I have filter product by price. But let me just go ahead and delete these and start from scratch. So right here, I'll go to my shop page. And here we have nothing. So right here I want to add a widget. So I added filter by price, right? So filter products by price. So now users can filter by price on your websites. Here I'll add another widget. And then here I can do something like products. We'll just display products. So we have products right there. Here we can add another widget and so on and so forth. So this right here is a way on how you can design your sidebar and everything else. So I just want to get you all comfortable with that. Maybe here you can put in something like you can even add in your product categories as well. But this right here is for posts. So I think they have product categories. Let's see here, product categories. There it is, product categories. So right here we have men's, sports, and I think right here we can get rid of, we can hide empty categories. That's really helpful actually. So right here I'll click on publish. So now that you know how to design your shop page and your product page, and you can also do this with the checkout. So for WooCommerce, you can go to checkout as well. And you can have more of like a simple checkout process or just a lead conversion focused. I like this one better. I do. I think this one's a lot better to use. Now that you guys know how to do all that, let me go ahead and talk about the actual logo. So over here under presets, you can go to logo. This is where you can actually upload a logo. Now, if you don't have a logo, which most of you probably don't, I recommend going to Fiverr. So go to darrelwilson.com/Fiverr. Now you can get a logo made for you right here for just $5. It's really, really, really cheap and really, really, really convenient. And I actually have a discount code available for you as well. Oh, that's taking a long time to load that website, huh? That's weird. Here I'll type in logo right here. And what you can do is also do the budget. So I want to do some $0 to $10. And then here you can get a really nice quality logo on this website. In fact, I got my logo on here. So just go through these right here and you get a really cool logo for just $5. Now there's other sites that offer free logos, but dear God, you don't want those logos. They look terrible. And it's just some machine making it for you. You can't even copyright it or patent it. It's ridiculous, you know? So go ahead and check out these logos. Find someone. I believe the code Darrel10 or Darrel20, I'll put it on the description, will save you like 10 or 20% off your first order if you want to go ahead and purchase a logo from Fiverr.com. So going back over here, and let's click on this. So guys, I've basically showed you all how to create your websites. I've showed you all how to import products. I've showed you how to price them. I've showed you how to use the sidebars. I've showed you how to use the theme customizers. So now that I've shown you guys all of that, let's go ahead now and talk about the more important stuff like the payment gateways. All right, guys, so in this video, we're going to connect the payment merchant services such as Stripe and also PayPal. Now, these are the two most popular merchant services for WordPress. So Stripe is actually the #1 most recommended, and PayPal is, again, a popular one. Now, since we have the SSL right here, we can now use Stripe because Stripe requires the SSL. So in short, to educate you all, what the padlock really means on websites is that this will encrypt personal information. So if someone's using a credit card, it will store that sensitive data onto other servers, not yours. So you will never see that information. So that's basically what that means. But first off, let's go ahead and first integrate PayPal onto our website. So first over here, I'll go to my dashboard right here. We'll go to WooCommerce and we'll go to settings. Now what you're going to have to do really quickly is you're going to have to go to paypal.com right here and sign up. So go ahead and go to PayPal and go to sign up. Now there's two accounts that you can use. There's a personal and there's a business account. Most of you just getting started can use the personal, that's just fine. So what you're gonna do here is you're gonna go ahead and fill out all this information and you're gonna go through the verification process. It takes like 10 minutes to get your PayPal account started. Once you do that, where it says your email, you're gonna go ahead and take that same email that you used to create an account with, and you're gonna go over here to payments really quickly. Make sure PayPal right here is enabled and click on manage. And right here, you're gonna put in the same email address that you used to sign up with PayPal over here. Now, when someone checks out on your website with PayPal, it's gonna go directly into your PayPal account. So that's basically how all of that works. So going back over here, you'll go ahead and say, yeah, pay with PayPal, pay via PayPal. Because a lot of people have PayPal. You'll put in your PayPal information, and then right here, we'll just go ahead and say, all right, this is fine, everything looks good. I don't want to put in my API credentials, so I'm not going to put nothing in there, and then click on Save Changes. The API credentials you'll only need if you want to go ahead and send refunds through PayPal. But they have documentation on how to do that, but in this video, I'm not going to cover PayPal API credentials just because it would take me a while and I just don't want to. There's a lot of documentation for it. So basically right now we have enabled PayPal. So let's go over here to payments really quickly. And I don't like the other PayPal. The other one's really annoying. So yeah, just PayPal. If there's another PayPal, I think it's like PayPal Standard or PayPal Express. Don't use that. Just use PayPal. Here I'm going to take off cash on delivery and then go to Save Changes. So let's go ahead now and check this out really quick. Now we might need to do something with shipping really quickly, but let's just see what they tell us here. So I'm just going to go to my cart right here, view the cart, and it looks like my shipping's still being applied. So I have a flat rate. Here people can go ahead and purchase it and etc. And then once they do that, they'll proceed to PayPal. So the button even changes. But let's go ahead now and set it up for Stripe. So we know PayPal is working. So basically, once they go to the checkout process, they'll be redirected back to your website, and then they'll have their account. Now, their account page and everything, that's all automated. So that will propagate automatically for all of them. So you'll never have to create pages for them, which is really convenient. So let's go ahead now and integrate Stripe. So over here under Dashboard, we'll go over here to WooCommerce and go to Settings. Now, the reason why Stripe is so recommended over PayPal is because with Stripe, people can enter credit card information on your website and not have to leave or be redirected from your website, which is annoying, right? So Stripe covers that. So here we'll go to Payments, and right here we'll go to Manage. Now right here we have Stripe enabled, and then title, we'll just do credit card. Now right here we have test publishable key and test secret key. So we need to go ahead and we need to create a Stripe account. So over here, you'll go click on sign in and also sign up. Now I already have an account with Stripe. So right here, just go through sign up and just go through the sign up process. It's free. It doesn't cost you anything. Just go through the steps, checking your email and everything, and just go through that process. It's a very fast, convenient process. So let me go ahead and go to my dashboard really quick right here. I'll go ahead and sign into this account. All right, cool. So here we have my account right here, and you can see here how it gives you reports of sales and it tells you everything that's going on, etc. So once you're here, you'll have to activate your account. So you'll go through the process of activating your account. Now also, you will need to go ahead and put in your bank account information. So they will not allow you to accept payments and everything until you put a bank account, because they need somewhere to transfer the money. So that's why you need to have a bank account, because I mean, how else would you send the money to, right? So go through the process of the bank account, the activating account, etc. Now, the great part about Stripe is that they can automate the payments to your bank. So in the settings over there, they have the payment scheduling, and they can just automatically schedule payments to your bank. So you can have them set every day, every week, etc. So you'll never have to keep logging into Stripe and having to withdraw the money out. It's all automated. It'll just go directly to your bank account automatically. Now they do charge a 3% fee, which is standard. I mean, I think every company out there charges 3%. So if you make $100, they're going to take $3. So just keep that in mind when you're drop shipping. So the information that we need though is this right here under developers. So right here we have API keys. Now here we have the publishable key and we have the secret key. So go over here and go ahead and paste in the test publishable key, test secret key. I'm going to take this and copy it and I'm going to put it right here. And don't put my information, guys, because if you put my information, the money's going to go to me. So make sure you don't do that. All right, and I think that's it. So we have the publishable key, and then we have the secret key. A test webhook. Oh, that's interesting. So let's go ahead now and save changes. And that's it. Your website is now connected with Stripe. So whenever someone buys something on your website, it'll automatically go to Stripe, and then it'll automatically go to your bank account. It's that easy. Now let's go ahead and test it out just to make sure everything's working. So let's go ahead and go shopping here. I want to buy this. I want to buy the Avenger. And then I'll go ahead and click on this one and add it to the carts. View the carts, check out, and they can go ahead and purchase this. Now, what I can do now is I can purchase this on a test account. So right now we're in test mode. So over here you can see this is test data. But you can use this to see if this is working or not. If it's not working, it'll tell you. So I'm going to go ahead and fill out this information right here really quickly. So here we go. Let's see. I don't know. Avalon. It's a club I like in Hollywood. I don't know. Hollywood. State, country. I'll just do Bangkok. Right now I'm in Bangkok, guys. So that's why it always says Bangkok. And then here. There we go. And then we're all done. So right here, you can see the customers being charged, and then we have shipping as well. So right here, let's go ahead and enter in our secret information. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, there we go. People actually write to me in the comments like, hey, Darrel, man, you left your credit card information out there, bro. And I was like, guys, it's not real. So you guys can take this credit card, no problem, you know, like no problem. So right here, we have place order. So click on place order. And this is the same exact way your customers are going to check out. So they got your products and they enter their information in, press order, place order, and done. So now you can see the order has been received. Now you will receive an email, and also your customers will get a purchase receipt. So everybody gets an email. So that's how you're going to be notified when you make a sale. And it's a really cool feeling when you make your first sale. You're like, oh my God, I can do this now. You know, it brings a loaf of confidence. So let's just see if this is working now. So let's go back over here and go to home. Now you can see right there how this says 152.56. So we know this is working, and we can see 152.56, 152.56, and this will automatically go to my bank account. So everything's automated. Now, what you need to do to activate the real data is right here under developers, you'll need to activate your account to access live data. So once you actually go ahead and you make your account and everything, you just click on this thing right here. Click on this little thing right here. You go back to developers, and then instead of test data, it's going to say real data. And that's all you need to do. Just take the API keys, and remember right here, just activate your account and then do the same exact thing. Just copy and paste it, and you are done. So that is basically it, guys, for taking payments. It was very, very simple. Now, a lot of other companies charge like, you know, a huge amount of money, and Stripe, you're only paying 3%. And this is the best way to do it because with Shopify, you got to pay Shopify, and you also have to pay the merchant as well. So you're paying double with Shopify. So it really, really sucks. Now, let's talk about the WooCommerce settings, and then we're going to talk about what happens when you make your sale. So when you make a sale, guys, there's some things you need to do before you actually keep going. But going back over here to WooCommerce and going to settings, now you can kind of get an understanding of these settings just by going over to shipping and saying, okay, shipping, the flat rate for United States is what? Just click on edits right here, edit again, charge, you know, $10, whatever. Now I have a full tutorial on WooCommerce in another video. So if you want me to go through every single option on all of these right here, I have another video for that. So you guys can go ahead and check that out. But for most of you, you're just going to really just do shipping. And you're not really going to charge tax, because I don't think you can charge tax from people from other countries. I'm not 100%. And I can't really give you guys legal advice on taxes. So I'm very sorry about that. But I'm sorry, guys. I'm just not I'm actually not a tax attorney. I actually went to law school, and I worked in child court. I worked in child practices, but I can't give legal advice because probably my what's it called? My test, my license is expired because I'm not in the United States no more. But anyways, I do have a legal history actually. It's very interesting, huh? But I've shown you guys all how to do that as far as the settings, so you can change your taxes there and your shipping. So that's basically a nutshell of the WooCommerce settings. It's very simple, very easy to do. Now let's talk about once you actually make a sale. So you made a sale, right? So when you make a sale, you're gonna have to go to AliExpress, and let me go ahead and sign into my account. So I talked to you guys about how you can get cash back from AliExpress. So AliExpress will give you cash back for every single time you refer a customer to AliExpress. Now, did you know that when you are purchasing the products, you can also get cash back from the credit card that you're using as well? So, for example, I use Chase, and Chase is my bank. Now, if you're watching from another country outside of the United States, Chase is not available. But Chase is one of the best banks in the United States, because when you actually get their credit cards, you get cash back, plus their credit cards don't have foreign transaction fees. So what that means is that I can take this card to Asia, to Europe, to the Middle East, and I can use it there, and I don't have to pay any fees for it as well. Now, I use the Chase Sapphire, and I also use the Chase Freedom card as well. Now, right here, if you guys want to go ahead and apply for the Chase card, there is a link below to apply for it. And if you guys use my link, you guys also get a bigger reward for using like a refer a friend kind of thing. So for the Chase Freedom card, it has a 5% cash back rotating depending on, I think they like rotate it every they give you like 5% cash back in different categories. But generally, you'll always get 1% cash back. But personally, if you're going to ask me, I would go with the Chase Sapphire, because with the Chase Sapphire, you get points for rewards, you get points for all sorts of stuff. And I find that I personally use the Chase Sapphire. In fact, I booked my flight to Thailand using the points from Chase Sapphire. So you do get a lot of stuff with the Chase Sapphire card. Now, if you have no money and you can't afford to do this, or with drop shipping or whatever, don't do it. So what I'm saying to you is, if you have $1,000 to your name and you want to start maxing out credit cards, don't do that. So only if you're comfortable, then I would recommend using a credit card. But if you don't have a lot of money and you don't have anything getting started out, that's fine. But later down the road, I would highly recommend to use a credit card for your purchases, because you're just losing out on free rewards and free cash back by using like a debit card. So that's just an example of why you would want to use a credit card that offers rewards. But again, guys, if you can't afford it, or if you're broke, or if you think that you just aren't in the right place to use a credit card, or you're not making a lot of money, I recommend not to do it, because I would never want to put you guys in debt. But I'm just giving you a realistic point of view, saying if you're buying stuff, you might want to use a credit card that gives you rewards back on it. So this is the second way on how to get rewards back from your purchases. So you do also get it from AliExpress. You make a profit on your product, and then you can also get the rewards back from the credit cards that you use to purchase the products when you drop ship. So that's just a very thinking outside of the box kind of thing. So be sure to check those credit cards out. They are in the description below if you want to go ahead and apply for them. All right, so I'm now logged in. Now, what you do here is when you make an order, so let's say somebody buys something on your website, right? You then go to AliExpress, and then you purchase that same product. And then you tell the manufacturer to ship it, etc. Now, when you actually, here, I'll go ahead and just add something to the cart. I don't think it'll show up in my account though. Yeah, it won't show up in my account. So when you actually sell something on AliExpress, you need to leave them an order. You need to leave them a note. You need to tell them not to include the packaging, because this is a drop shipping order. So let me repeat that again. When you actually go through the process and you purchase something, you need to tell them that this is a drop shipping order do not include the original details, do not include anything about the company whatsoever. The company will then say, okay, we got it, and they will not do that. So it's very, very important to do that, because if you don't tell the manufacturers that, what they're going to do is they're going to ship all their store information, and they're going to ship all of the real price that comes from AliExpress, and you don't want that to happen. So I just really want to make sure that, let me repeat this one more time, because I don't want you guys to make a sale and then come back to me and saying, dude, my customers were pissed, like it's all your fault. Again, just when you make the order, you'll see it over here in your orders, and then just tell them, guys, hey guys, this is a drop shipping order. Do not include any of the purchase receipt. Do not include any of that stuff. I'll handle it on my end. And these guys are more than happy to. These guys don't care where it's coming from. They just want to make money. So they don't care at all who sells it. They don't care about anything. They just want to make money. So just tell them, hey guys, drop shipping, don't include the original purchase receipt. Don't include anything out there. And then once you actually become a close vendor with these guys, what you can do is tell them, hey man, can you put my information on there? And they'll say, yeah, sure, whatever. We don't care. And it's all about making relationships with these companies, because after a while you'll order from the same merchants, and then they might email you saying, hey man, do you want to get a lower price? And then from there you would make a deal with these vendors. So you are going into the world of business, guys. So I can't really educate you, but try to get these guys to go lower. It took me a few times. Eventually they went lower. So that's just my personal opinion. All right, so I've shown you all how to make the websites. I've shown you how to import products and accept payments and import products from AliExpress. Everything you need to know about the website end. So now let's talk about the marketing. Now, I actually have various tutorials, and I'll recommend these in order. So I first recommend doing the Yoast tutorial. So this right here is going to optimize your website right here for the search engines. You can see here how I showed you all how to, here, let's go back there really quick, how to optimize your website for the search engines and how to get found in the results. So first, make sure that you have on page done. Make sure that your site's ready to go. And again, just watch this video, do what I do, and your site will be fully optimized for major search engines. After you do that, you'll need to go ahead and reach out to do more content marketing, and you'll need to do more just SEO work. So what I recommend second is to do SEO work, like building backlinks. So you will need to hire a company, and I do have a video. It is a little old, I will admit that, but I'm in 2020 right now, but this video is still very relevant. Even though it's 2.5 years old, it's still very relevant, because everything I talk about in the video, I still use today. So just go through this video, first hire an SEO company. Hire an SEO company from India, where you can go ahead and build backlinks, because building backlinks could take a long, long time. My website has tons of traffic now because of backlinks. They're crucial to SEO. But watch this video, get some tips and pointers on, how to get bigger, like Facebook, forums. You can use influencers, the Google display, which is very, very useful. And there's a lot of different ways on how you can do that. So first, watch this video before you start spending money. I don't want you to spend, it's very easy to spend money, and I don't want you to do that, because that's not the right way to go. But check out this right here. And then once you've done with that, and you want to go ahead and say, all right, I've done that. What should I do next? Another good idea is going to influencers. So going to people out there who are already in the industry that you can use to promote your products. Now, these people don't just choose anybody. So you have to really find a really good influencer that works for you, and you have to be a good quality, have to have a good product, etc. And it's for various niches. So let's say, for instance, you are doing something like nails or something, or you're, I don't know. I'll just grab one here. I don't know. Maybe they'll give me one. I have an account for these guys, but yeah. So here they have an influencer in the UK that talks about sports and stuff. So you can go to his Instagram. You can see all about him, etc. So this is just a way on how you can get people to talk about your product once you're done doing like all of this right here. So once you're done with Facebook and forums and content marketing and all that stuff, you can do that. And lastly, what you can do is Facebook ads. Now, I do have a video on Facebook ads, and I will be making a second one. The problem with it though is that my Facebook ad manager got disabled and I can't reach out to Google. Very disappointing. So I don't know why, but my Facebook ads page got disabled and they won't re-enable it. And I don't know why, and I can't reach to anyone out there. So I might have to make a whole new Facebook page for that. But that's just another video that you can watch. So try out these methods to get traffic to your dropshipping store. Again, the most important is blogging, and then on page and backlinks. And then you can do paid, which is, you know, influencers and Facebook, etc. So again, I hope this video was helpful, guys. It's a journey, so I'm not going to tell you all that it's just going to be easy from here. I'm not going to tell you that it's a piece of cake. It took me quite a bit of time. I did dropshipping for maybe 6 months. I made a few grand, and then after that, I just quit. I was like, this is a lot of work, and I moved over to YouTube. But there's money there. There's money to be made. It's not like a dead market or nothing like that. So again, guys, I hope this tutorial is really helpful. Let me know in the questions if you have any problems going forward, and I will see you guys all in the next tutorial.